Sid. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but finally see you in the flesh. When Off and On told me of the raid on the Walking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the mortal flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Walking Sands, I noted not a missing horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of any Imperial force. From this, I conclude the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. They were born there by potent teleportation magics that of the kind used by the Assyrians. Carry on. You were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of waiting airs. Can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of the Imperial stronghold, Castrum Central. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together. One Manfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard of them. Castrum Central. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us in another vessel, which we found out was bound for Galmod, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of that ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Sneaky little devils. Huh. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That will have been Biggs' handiwork. Like as not. He always was resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Mahalo, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind. Is my light flickering on and off? Oh, there we go. There are so many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Manfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Sid wants to prepare a strategy to rescue Manfilia and the other science. Thank you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Manfilia and others. God knows we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Central. So let us convey at Renovance Toll in Mordahana. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Time to go. Let's see. I gotta tune into that, so let's see how to get there. I'm here. What's the closest route to go out and go right? Music stop? Oh no, it's still playing, it's just low. I wonder if I'm gonna level up right here. It's only a tiny bit. Give me enough? Oh, come on. He's gotta use me. Here, I'm gonna attack the snow wolf. It's gonna be a while, so. Traveling here might help. You can now accept next class job quest. Woo. dare you? Hey. Oh, there's right here. Is it just one big land? Yeah. Well met, friend. What brings you to the Revelant Stall? We gotta rescue friends and I hear rightly your friends have been held captive at Castrum Century and you want to rescue them. I did not mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Garlands were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Menfilia and others. We must act. Has to be good old-fashioned filling the church. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I don't mind to walk through the front door. On the front door? We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of magic armor, and impeccable time. Yeah, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage or Orzians, I have trouble with words, would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Gollum. The fellow's got a personal grudge against Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Century. Besides, I have no doubt that he'd want to be an aid. Ida and I shall go to recorder Garlean activity at the stronghold. I would not do if something were to befall our comrades before he had a chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Hollow. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you're not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Yshtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. There's stuff here, I wonder. Let's look around for a little bit. Experience. Paint. There's so many things. Let's see what we have. Someone over there? Okay. Talk to Gollum. Looking for Gollum, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Hey, you're looking to get inside Castrum Century and you need my help. Heh. Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Experience. Gauntlet would like to aid in our mission to rescue the captured styles. So you have friends at Castrum Century what want for rescue. That Southbourne knows me too well. Hey, you cannot count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I've never passed on an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity, right. Delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Central from the east, you will see a swamp land to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of whatever's happening. Once we know for certain your friend is there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, Godspeed. Investigate the pipe. Holy crap, I almost went on the edge. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, it's that toad looking thing. Is this more of the corruption crystal? Hello. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a slug and an axolotl. It's so adorable. I want to squish. Mud puppy. Oh, that's a big mud puppy. Just go past this one. There's so much going on. Oh, that's scary thing. Let's just go here. Yeah. You go down here. More balls. Okay, I'm at the drainage pipe. What next? Oh, damn. That pipe. Just get around. Don't worry about the marbles. Okay. asleep for a second. Time to fight. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She might as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her.
Eagle!
Guys, I gotta do her medication real quick, so I'll be right back. Enjoy the Christmas music.